Nobody knows but you. You can't get advice on what you should do with your life, right? Nobody knows what you are. Like even sometimes you don't really even know what you are. You got to take your shot. And it's like, as much as you want people to agree and you want the people around you to be supporting your dreams and all, it's not going to be like that all the time. You got to do it alone, and people will help you. And when you get the ball rolling, people will jump on. But if you don't believe, nobody else is going to believe. Yeah. Following your dreams is a lonely, solitary, scary, dangerous pursuit. You can't wait for somebody to think you can do it. And it's like because they don't think you can do nothing they can't do.
Exactly, bingo.
Right? You know what I mean? It's like it's a lonely, scary, dangerous pursuit, and you got to be willing to risk everything to become that seed of what you believe.
Hopefully the sun. Go that way, go. It's my dog, but how y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? If y'all here, just excuse her. Hopefully the sun ain't, in view, or you know what I'm saying, blurring you out, but blurring me out. But anyway, how y'all doing? Y'all good? I am good. But hey, one thing I wanted to talk about is, I do content, right? I do all type of content, about my dreams, about semen retention, artificial intelligence and relationship issues, like, anything that pretty much that's going on in my head, right? We all know everything is changing, no matter if you want to believe it or not. You got people losing their jobs left and right. And a lot of people don't want to see the writing on the wall when it's right in front of them. A lot of people right now is in a real big state of in denial, and I mean a really big state in denial. And I understand, one may not want to pay attention to what the hell is going on, but it's getting to the point to where you're going to have to pay attention to what's going on, no matter if you like it or not. You're not going to have no choice. And as we speak, right now, go over there, woman. As we what? Get out! Get off me! Go. But as, hey, I'm recording. Leave me alone right now, all right? Sit down. All right, stay right there then. She a trip. But, a lot of people is in a state of in denial, and a lot of people don't want to see the writing on the wall. And no matter if you want to pay attention to it or not. Hey, check it out. But anyway, wait for the get draw right. There we go. And as I make more and more content every day, right? I try to show up every day. I don't want to just put up a filler video talking about some unnecessary, like, quick dream that I had. Like, it got to be vivid, you know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing these videos, I make content, and I'm seeing these videos of people dogging people about being on Snap, dogging people about losing their job, and they think that they're safe, not knowing there's something coming for them too, and it's called digital ID. Now, for my last video, well, I think what last two, or maybe the third one, from here, a lot of people don't understand what digital ID consists of, everything that's going to involve with it. And me personally, I have already opted out of their system a long time ago. And you know, some may say, well, Rico, don't you think that, you know, YouTube is going to be compromised too? Most definitely. YouTube has already been compromised. You know, when you go live, they're messing with people's channels. They're not putting out notifications. Like, I used to get a lot of views on my videos, and you know, I guess since I changed my content, you know, over the years, I've been losing subscribers, and then I guess, you know, I've been building those back up with other people that like the content that I make now. But yes, YouTube has already been compromised a long time ago. You know, one may say, you know, it's the algorithm, and not knowing it's an artificial intelligence. Hold on. Damn ants. It's an artificial intelligence that's running these systems. You know, these companies like Google, that's, you know, involved with Yahoo. Yahoo. Hey, you're distracting me right now, woman. But, you know, Google owns YouTube. Come on, stop. Google owns YouTube, and all the stuff that's, hey, come on, get down, go. Stay over there. Oh, yeah, whatever. Hey, go over there. And a lot of, even like in YouTube, a lot of people's channels is going to get, you know, completely shadow and, you know, really put under the algorithm. You know, it's really, or put under the system itself. It's really easy to make some stupid stuff and have the algorithm, you know, push your videos through that. But when you make real stuff like I do, and you're not going to get so many views, you know, because you're pushing the truth. And even when you're pushing, I wouldn't even say the truth, I'm pushing, you know, I just follow what I think what's going on. And if people can't see what's going on, then I don't know what the hell to tell you. I really don't. And my channel is not based on no specific niche. Like, I'm not a semen retention channel. I'm not a SR channel. I'm not a AI channel. You know, I'm a me channel. Like, this is my thoughts. Whatever I feel like I want to vlog about, I vlog about. Because to me, when I get to a position that I want to be at, it's going to be amazing. Amazing. And that's my purpose. You know, I treat this channel like my own personal diary. That's how I treat this channel. And you know, if they're gonna attack me for that, then hey, so be it. There's nothing I can do about that. But you know, they won't be attacking me just for being like a SR channel, or saying what, you know, giving my thoughts on artificial intelligence, because you know, AI is coming for everyone. Now, if you do have a job, you still work in a 9-to-5, the corporate, you know, blue collar or white collar, you know, by all means, try to hold on to that as long as possible. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because AI is going to infiltrate and take everything. You know, I don't see how people can't comprehend this at all. Like, you know, a lot of people don't want to you know, see the writing on the wall, you know. But right now, as you still can, you should be trying to pivot towards something that's out of the corporate world, because that company you work for do not give a damn about you at all. And right now they are they're steamrolling ahead to replace the human worker at all costs. Even in the government, I want y'all to hear something real quick, you know, that I found. Let me see, let me go to pictures. Listen to this real quick.
You guys ever wondered why all of the governments that we have in the last 10 years in the Western world, especially that are liberal, are going against their constituents and going against what is best for their country? Apparently that is all on purpose to make humans seem dumb and almost incapable of solving the problems that need to be solved. So in order for them to grab control of said problems, instead of actually allowing people who are capable of running a country to do their job, they're saying that the only way to fix this is through AI. And I'm not even kidding. I found the documents. Let me just show you. So I found this interesting article on Yandex, and it says how the global elite prepares to replace governments with global agentic AI. And it's interesting. Let me show you. Now, this article is saying that the agentic state, how agentic AI will revamp 10 functional layers of government. The document was initially published by the GGCT in May of 2025. Its lead author, Lucas whatever, formerly served as Chief Information Officer for the Estonian government, now advises Ukraine's Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Digital Transformation. This is super important because it's the Ukraine where they're actually trying this. Then here it says, according to the plans proposed by the UN and the World Economic Forum, states are expected to evolve into AI-driven systems standardized across nations that operate with minimal to no human involvement in decision-making and policy formation. So you bet I went to the World Economic Forum, and what do you see here? Exactly what he was saying, and it's basically governance to help governments digitally transform using tools like AI. So I go and I check. And GGTC Berlin is basically saying the exact same thing that both of these articles are saying. So I told you to remember Kiev. Why? Because if you go to the GovTech Intelligence Hub, they're basically telling you right here about this platform. The GovTech Intelligence Hub is pioneering initiative by the Global Government Technology Center Berlin, Global Government Technology Center of Kiev, and the World Economic Forum. So if you're wondering why everyone's turning on Zelensky right now and actually telling you what we've been saying for the last 3 years is that the guy literally did a platform based on anti-war and then brought the Ukraine into war and has been money laundering basically all of the money that the EU, Canada, Australia have been giving them. Now all of that is coming true. Why? Because they want you to hate him so that he can be replaced with AI. That is the exact same thing why all of the governments around the Western world are failing on purpose, and they're telling you that this will probably be the last time that we have governments as people because it's going to be taken over by AI.
Now, did you hear that? Go over there, go. Did you hear that? Oh! She even think it's crazy. Because it's crazy. It is crazy. Hey, stop. It is crazy what's going on. Me personally, and I have heard this through other videos too, there will be no more president. Excuse you. There will be no more president. Everything that's so-called being the system, and you call it what you want, BlackRock, Vanguard, the people that so-called runs this shit, right? Anyone that's behind artificial intelligence, these big companies, those are the companies that's going to be running shit. The last thing, you know, the last thing they care about is you. They don't give a damn about you, let alone you. Your average person is such on surface level. And I understand why I understand why they're on surface level, because it's their job. You know, you lose your job, you can't eat. But as they're rolling this shit out, They will have you on universal basic income. You will be getting an allowance. Damn, she scared me. You will be getting an allowance. That what do you think these stimulus checks are? It's to soften the people up and getting them used to getting a allowance from the whoever the hell they are. That's what UBI is. That's what these stimulus checks are. It's to soften the public up and get them used to getting some checks, because they know they have to run and implement universal basic income, no matter if you're paying attention to this shit or not. And then you got like other check this out. It doesn't matter what you talk about on this platform. I don't see how people will start. I do, but a lot of people is literally ignoring. We don't gotta go to no, and we're at war, but we don't gotta wait till no bombs drop. We don't have to wait till a real pandemic hit till people start dying the hell out on the streets. We don't gotta wait till none of that. They are about to force you into this digital ID thing. And if you don't get it, you won't be able to eat. You won't be able to so-called work, even though that's going out the window. You won't be able to do anything if you don't have their digital ID. And who brought it in first to the United States? Apple. These motherfuckers. Right now on your Apple phone, you can set up the digital ID, and it's not mandatory right now. And then of course, your bird brain ass average person will say, "Oh, I'm glad I don't have an Apple." All the companies is gonna do it. All of them. A dumb person would, and then I don't mean to call no one dumb, but you do got some damn NPC ass people that's out here that's completely blind. Me now, to watch other people content. I used to watch RC card content. I used to watch card content. I used to watch a lot of different type of other content. But to see what the hell's going on right now, it's impossible, and it's really hard for me to set my mind and focus and watch content that don't mean anything. It would drive me crazy. I can't enjoy just other shit no more, because I literally know what the hell's going on, so I talk about it. I don't see how people can still talk about sports, or even still put their attention towards sports, or let alone any irrelevant ass celebrity. It's mind-blowing. That's how you know there's a lot of people still got their head in the fucking sand, thinking shit is gonna go back to normal. No, you don't understand. Artificial intelligence make nuclear bombs look like a damn welfare case. Throughout all humanity, there have never been nothing like we have now. Nothing. Now let me check. Look, a lot of you can be Christian, Catholic, Buddha, whatever the hell you want to claim, right? Whatever cult you want to claim. Read any fucking toilet paper book like the Bible that you want to believe in. Any man so-called coming back, throw all that shit out the window. Let alone God is in you, not outside you anyway. A lot of people don't like to go within. They outsource their power to something else. When you have to go within you, God is in you, whatever that may be. You got these people trying to talk about artificial intelligence and then go back to talking about God and whatever fucking religion they claim. I could have swore not too long ago you just celebrated Halloween. So you already spit in his face already. And you want to talk about some God. God wouldn't let you in his pearly gates. He would kick your ass right out. You just disrespected him on Halloween. And that's the devil's day. It's mind-blowing how the mind can be hijacked. They got people walking on crates. They got people looking for imaginary Pokemon. They got people chasing and beating each other up for a damn Star Cups bear cup. My God. A Starbucks bear cup. Looking for imaginary Pokemon. Walking on milk crates that you can clearly walk up and walk down. And for whatever reason, when they walk up these crates, their mind just, I don't know, something just happened and then they make themselves fall. All these stupid ass challenges that's on TikTok. What's among us right now is something like that the human civilization have never seen in their life. We are us. This is one thing your religion don't want to focus on. What do you think you are? You're a biological computer, right? Yes, we are our brain is a biological computer. Let me set y'all straight. I don't give a shit what religion you claim, what Bible you so-called have read. We are biological computers. Us have made something that's going to rival our so-called God. Whatever made us, we made something that's going to rival that. Understand? I don't know if you can comprehend our grasp or wrap your head around what I'm talking about, but whatever made us, we have made something to rival that. You get it? They're literally telling you now, we have made a digital God. A digital God. Whatever's responsible for us. Now we, us, the human civilization, have made something to rival that. Let that sink in your damn brain, please. And to see other people just steadily make other videos and ignoring what's going on, or prepare this or prepare that, or still talking about just going along day by day by day and thinking things is just going to be hunky fucking dory. It's very hard for me to even put my attention towards anything with a car, and I love cars. But to put my attention towards a car, or I have never put my attention towards no celebrity. But if it's not anything important, that's what's literally going on, I can't pay attention to it at all. It's damn near pointless for me to talk about. Once you come to an awakening, it's very hard to go back to the stupid shit that you used to pay attention to. Very hard. And you don't just have one awakening, you have multiple awakenings. I hope this video resonated with y'all. I'm not trying to scare no one. I'm not a fear mongerer, but you got to pay attention to see what the hell is going on. There's energy parasites, like my boy Spiritual Soul say, all over. Everything is frequency. Everything is energy. Protect your gaze. Let alone dealing with these other humans out here. And a lot not even so-called human. And I most definitely don't see myself as that label, a human. I'm a living creature. Using this camera and this phone, these devices that they have made, that a lot of people is attached to. But this your boy, Monterico. Rate, comment, and sub, and I love y'all. Yes, I do. And y'all already know. Push it. Push the light at all costs. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.